Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, you're doing good, because today we're taking a look at Media Manager, this Media Assistant by Duc Anh Nguyen. Got an in-app purchase update. We're going to have a look at that, and then we're going to skedaddle quickly today because of reasons. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it right about now. Good morning. I hope you're all doing good. Good afternoon. Good evening. I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS. Man, I did this again. I left the light off. See, I'm running late. There we go. Put some light on the situation. That's a bit brighter. Hello, hello, hello. How you all doing? You doing good? I'm doing okay myself. Let's do it. I'm Jade. There's my tag. I forgot to do that. It's a weird one today. Welcome to any Ward Warriors who are watching here or on the replay. You can become a Ward Warrior by doing the Ibbly Bibbly Boo Baloo, and that'll get you to do the do. Mix Club, hello. Trimmer Bear, Ed B. Metal, Thomas Christ, Greg O'Sullivan, Douche. Who else? Matthias Prokowski, Mateish. Pookie, what's going on? Pookie to you. Who else? I think that's a Mix Club. I got your Mix Club. I got your boom. Thanks, Thomas, for putting the thing on the thingity do. Hello, Ali. What's going on? Ali, what am I? It's a weird one, man. Last night, I don't know if you saw a video I dumped last night before I went to bed. I might end the show with it today. We'll play it here, if just because it's been a hard one to make over the last few days. It's just it is what it is, you know. And ever since putting it up by things. Hey, Scars and Shadows, what's going on? Good to see you. So today we're going to be taking a look at this media assistant and stuff. Let me cover some things that are happening. Man, I thought I'd be all good today, but I'm just not here. Not with it. I'm not actually. Tomorrow, what are we doing? We got the Velcro coming on tomorrow. It's going to be rad. We tested out the stream last night. It's going to be cool. Velcro's picked a whole bunch of songs. We got some stuff from Velcro you may not have heard before. We're just going to hang out and find out all about Velcronomics from the Velcro Meister. And it's just going to be a really, really cool, enjoyable interview. I really have a good feeling about this one because I love Velcro. He's a top-notch human being, yeah? So we're going to make Velcronomics possible tomorrow. So hopefully you can come and join us for that. The day after will be the release of Walk With Me, and let me tell you, is it shaping up to be a video, that one? There's a lot of footage. I didn't expect to have that much footage. And then when I looked at it last night, I was like, wow, that's a lot of footage for one video. How am I going to edit down 2 hours of footage? 2 hours of footage into 1 hour. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? I have no idea. Maybe some of this will get chopped up. But look, tomorrow could be a little, not tomorrow, Friday. Could be a long walk with me. The music's done. The video's all in order. I just have to do the edit. I just have to do my splicing. Color grading's done. So look at the colors, man, of this video. Look how good the colors are. So just so you know, I shot the entire walk for the first time with this new camera. I didn't use the other camera at all. Just this one here. This one right here. You can't see it because it's black. So, yeah. There we go. I didn't use the gimbal at all. And wow, like the colors are just look at that fruit. Look at how good that fruit looks. It came out really, really good. Yeah. So there's all this two-parter we could do. The thing is, I've already booked next week's walk. Let me tell you where we're going next week. I've had a lot of people asking me for the walks. People want to see kangaroos. Your wish is granted next week. I'm going to, let me announce it now, the Royal Melbourne Zoo. And I'm going to spend the entire day at the zoo. It is 55 acres of the zoo. And I'm going to be there for the entire day walking around. So I'm not looking forward to that. It's going to kill me. But you're going to get to see, because our zoo here, you can actually interact with animals, like just right there. Emus, kangaroos, you're going to get to see it all next week. Kangaroos, you know, and it looks like I'm going to try and book in to feed some kangaroos. So you'll get to see all of that. We'll go feed some koalas. Hopefully it won't piss on me because they stink. So there you go. I know, look at them all, kangaroos. Ooh. There you go. Ed says, wish I was there, stuck in another goddamn blizzard. Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. I don't think I'll do a two-parter. I think I can whittle it down to about an hour. I think I can do it. Anyway. All right, so today, what are we happening here? What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. As I said, we're probably going to cut this show short today because this is really just an in-app purchase. I've already covered this app. I'm not going to go over the same thing twice. You know, you can go back and watch that video. Hi, guys of Oz. Make this week's a two-parter. That will give you more time for editing the zoo one. Yeah, we could do that. The thing is, I think there's more footage. Let's have a look. Let's investigate now. Seeing as though you're here, you can help. What happens? Where does? Yeah. So here's. Oh no! Look, it's about right. Yeah. See, the problem is. Here's my problem. Okay, I'll tell you my problem because I already have thought of this. Here's the problem. I haven't done a close. I haven't done a close for the show. So it would just be like, hey, here's the show, here I am, and there's no sign-off part. The sign-off is for the full video. So I'm not going all the way back into the city to go shoot a sign-off, and I'm not releasing a video without a sign-off. So there's that, yeah? Maybe, so here's the deal. In the future, I now will shoot a sign-off if I do multiple places. So I'll just put that in my memory for future reference and then have a sign-off halfway through the show. So in case the footage is too long or stuff. But trust me on this, really, I'll show you. There's 2 bits of this video that can have lots chopped out. Look at this. Let me show you here. All this is one take of me walking through the entire prison. So there's so much here I can chop out, right? So it's not a big deal. Look at all this. That's all one take. And then all this is one take. So lots of it can be chopped. There's a lot of stuff of just me walking between cells. So I think, and that is 13 minutes and 17 minutes. So just there alone, there's a hell of a lot I can chop out. So there's that. Anyway, all right, let's get into this today. We are taking a look. We'll head over to the beat community. There's not much really to say. Nothing's changed here at the beat community in the last day. Since yesterday, Nembrini's got BST 100 V2 on sale. Mod Art updated Piano Tech. Piano Motifs has had an update. So, yeah, there's that. On sale is Bleece. Bleece have a few apps on sale there. Korg still have a massive sale on. So that's cool. No, I don't have a massive hard drive. I have an external hard drive. So just got a 4 terabyte external hard drive. And the beautiful thing about using LumaFusion is you can edit your videos from the hard drive. So you're not taking up any space. So yeah, that project you saw, that's pulling all the info from my external SSD live. Yeah. Hey, Semtex, what's going on? All right, and Felcro, dearest Felcro, so good to catch up with you last night. I really can't wait for our interview tomorrow, Felcro. So don't miss that, guys. We got Felcro on the show, and we're going to study some Felcronomics. Boom. All right, Media Assistant. So I covered this about 3 months ago. It's a file manager, an audio editor. You can batch audio, you can join audio. It's basically a little file manager. It's very cool, very handy. Yeah, got a lot of cool features in it. It is free to download. It does come with in-app purchases. Whether this is something you're into or not is if you can justify the price of these. So if we look over here and I zoom in a little bit, let's do the pinchy thing on my Mac. These are the in-app purchases over here. You get an audio editor for $3. So it's free, but you have to buy all these add-ons to do all these things. So you got the audio editor. Read aloud is like a reader file, so it reads your files for you. You've got an audio tagger. That's what we're looking at today. This is the audio tagger. And hang on, we're not looking at that tagger. Yeah, we are. Audio tagger and AUV3. So this allows you to do that. We've got a browser, which adds AUV3. So there's two, you've got AUV3 through two different in-app purchases, audio converter and a joiner, and audio editor basic features. So you can decide to add these if you want. But yeah, we're going to take a look at the tagger today, which is $10. Okay, so let's urge back over here to the iPad and open this sucker up. So now, I showed you in the last video, let's do a search for it. So you can do a search for the actual app, Audio Assistant. Where is it? Get it right. Audio Assistant. Somewhere it was there. I saw it in the, oh, there it is down the bottom here. So I've got it down here in my tray. So you can open it up from down here as an app. But what you'll find is it basically opens up the Files app. Because when you first run this, and you can go back and watch my other show to see this, when you first run this, it asks you to connect it into your Files app. So let's show you that. If we open up the Files app down here, you can see it's in here in the list. And how you do that is you allow it to be here. You basically turn it on. So you don't have to open up the app. You can just open up your Files app. And there it is. This is your Media Assistant. And you've got two sections here. You've got AA Home, where you can do a whole bunch of things in here, like edit audio and all the stuff I covered in the previous version. The manuals in here and stuff. You've got some little test files you can mess around with to learn how to use this. Also, in here, you can connect your Dropbox. So when you do this, you hit AAI Dropbox. It will prompt you to sign in to your Dropbox and give it permission. I've already done this, so as you can see, it's now connected to my Dropbox. So I have this within here. Now, why is it important to be able to add Dropbox in here? Because I already have Dropbox down here in the Files app. Well, you can do some fancy stuff from within Dropbox with this new in-app purchase that is $10. So this in-app purchase is essentially used for tagging audio files. Very, 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 very handy. So what do we want to do? The way to do this is you get into your AA Home, and from here you have, sorry, I don't want to do that. Yeah, so we're in Media Assistant, AA Home. Maybe I need to do it from the app. Yes, so you've got to open the app to do this, right? You can't just do it from the Files app. So up the top here, you'll see you've got this AA menu. And if I click on this, look at this. You've got all these new things. You've got like the browser, media player, audio editor. Here's the new one, audio tagger, Wi-Fi drive, nearby receive, so you can receive files through this as well. Import from photos, the user manual. You've got some settings in here. And this is where you can purchase the in-app purchases and stuff like that as well. Okay, so I showed you in the previous episode, if you're in the browser here, look what you can do. You can load up YouTube. you can load up virtually all these things. WebSDR, you can load up Spotify, and you can sample the sounds. You've got free sound for sampling and stuff like that. Hi, Kurt. Hope you're doing good. And Cold Acre, what's happening, my friend? So there's a lot of really cool stuff you can do with this app. Plus, it's AUV3, which, if you don't know, AUV3, let's give you a quick sample. I'm not going to go over this stuff too much, but I can go in here. I can open a track. I can do this in Logic or Cubasis. Media Assistant. Why is it not doing it there? Do I have to do it in here? Media Assistant. Oh, that's fun. I'm sure I've got the... Oh, man. I'm not going to go through this. You can tell it's a morning for me. It really is a morning. That should have loaded as an AUV3. I don't know why that's not. Maybe I need to reboot my computer. Who knows? I give up with iOS these days. So let's get out of this. And let's go over here and do this. Look for MA, you say. What, in here? Oh, man. Oh, really? The name appears as MA. Not for me. Oh, yeah, there it is. Nice one. Thank you. You are a legend, Ed. You rock. There you go. So that's how you do it. Was that? I didn't think it was like that last time I opened it. So, yeah, here's your AUV3. Yeah, so you can open this up in Logic. You can search for anything. You can just go to youtube.com like this. Boom. It'll load up YouTube. I can play any video I want, and I can record it straight in, so you can, there you go. It's rad. See, Ed Z, if you haven't subscribed to Ed Z's channel, go and do that because Ed Z's a legend. You can sign in from here as well to your own account. But as you can see, you can bring up YouTube. So this is just think, you're in GarageBand, you're in Logic. You can open up anything like this inside. Open up YouTube, and I'm trying to find a video that I'm not going to get a claim. Let's just do a search for my music. Jade Starr, Dread Circus, boom. And no music. There we go. So I can play this track here.
HubSpot and AirCall want
Nice.
to keep things personal. Like...
Nice. I'm not logged in, so I don't have premium. Skip to the loo. So now... I have this here. I forget exactly how I do it. Oh yeah, so you go here. It is this one down here. See this little button down here? Now I can. So I don't. Oh, good grief! Fat fingers, fat fingers, fat fingers, fat fingers. There we go. So see how this is playing here? I stop this and I go down here and it'll show up down here. See this? Conundrum play. So I can play this now and look, I've got volume coming through here. So now I could record this, hit record, and I am now recording YouTube into a DAW. Pretty good. If we stop that. We'll clear all these. Clear all. Thank you. Goodbye. So that's pretty cool. If I jump now over to audio share and look at my did that save? Yeah, here we go. And look, it recorded it. Nice. So that's a really easy way to sample music. I mean, just for that alone, this app is sick. Because you can sample drums or something out of YouTube directly into your DAW. That's an incredibly powerful tool to have before any of the other cool features. But what we're looking at today is this tagging in-app purchase. So what you need to do is get into this section. This is our tagging section. Oh, we're in the AA home, sorry. So you need to get in here. And we need to do some tagging. So what do I want to tag? I'm just going to bounce over here to my Rocket Pro. This is my external hard drive. And I'm pretty sure if I do a look through here, I've got some samples. So see, this is my ghost hack samples. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 folders of samples. And I want to tag these. I want to like organize them. And that's what this does. So if we bounce back over here to Media Assistant, go over here, I'm going to hit Menu, and we go to Audio Tagger. We're given this screen here. So how do we do this? Well, you've got a selection up here. You need to choose a folder. So it says tap plus. I'm going to tap plus. And here it's already taken me to my hard drive, the Rocket Pro. I'll show you again. Rocket Pro. We want to find the Ghost Hack samples. And here are all these folders. Now I'm going to select open and watch this. Brrr. Look at all these samples. It's collecting all the samples from within those folders. What do we got? 1,200 or so? More than that. Wow. And it just took, what, 1,800 samples and just organized them into categories. Look how good that is. Day, kit, construction, drums, effects, wet, shots, percussion, trap. That's 1,800 samples organized. Damn. Into all these guitar. So if I hit guitar, look at this, and I press down one of these. As soon as you touch them, you get a preview. And it just loops around. Hello, Mars. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, really? Is that all it does? But then you open up like a folder like this with so many samples and go, damn, that was quick. Now, you got to remember, though, you have to access them from within here. So that's the thing, you know. Hey, what's going on, DOA? My lord. Oh, I don't have the sound.
Oh, there we go, my lord.
Sounds like the start of Michael Jackson's Thriller, doesn't it? All right. So yeah, so you can see when you click on these two, they stay tagged. So you can have multiple ones. I could have lead and then guitar. And they stay clicked. So they've got these little switches over to the side. Let's go check out some drums. We've got some percussion. Here we go. We've got drums here. So individual hats. And this is on a loop. So we're hearing that one shot loop around. Let's see if I can find an actual drum loop. We've got a percussion. There we go. Not too bad. Would only crash when the samples were pitch shifted. All right, well, we'll see that. We'll have a look at that because I didn't have any crashes last night. So, yes, that's what you can do from here as well, too. You can pitch shift this stuff. And you'll see when you add a tag, it gets added up the top here. What's also very interesting is some of these have BPMs listed and stuff. Right, so you can see BPMs. You can do searches for BPMs. I could do like BPM 120. And look at that. It tries to find, I don't know if that did a good job there. Did it do it? It didn't really work. So it's found everything from 120 over, I think. That's how it works. Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe the tracks have to hide. I don't. But you can search for BPMs as well. So while this is playing, down the bottom here, you have a pitch shifter. So you can do some real-time pitch shifting. So what file are we on? And if you click down here, I can hit 60 BPM. And instantly change the BPM. So we've got time stretching. So the default was 100. We can go up to 120. We can do some pitch shifting as well. We can go up semitones. And because we have the ability these days to do a shift, like a split screen, I can do this, right? I can pop this down here and I can open up another one. Why didn't that work? Maybe I have to, do I have to open files? There we go. So I can open up another one of these. The key in the upper right. I'll go back to that. I'll get back to that one, Ed. So in here, I've made a folder. And what you can do is you can instantly grab this file and drag it into another folder to save it. Right? Hi, lady. Campion. Good to chat with you this morning. Let me show you this. Now, if I can remember how to do it. Now see this little folder down here, this little icon? So we're sped up to 120. If I click this, it'll dump that over here. So it's put it over here. Now I can grab this and drag it into this folder. And it has now saved a copy of that in the altered pitch shift. That's pretty cool, I've got to admit. That's nuts. Oh dear. Now if I want to reset this and get it back to the original BPM, I can just hit this little reset here. So this is the beat that it was. Did it work? I think it worked. It worked last night anyway. It doesn't sound as fast. But it did when I did it last night. But yes, that's what you can do here. So do you have to be in production mode maybe? I can't recall. No. So we need to be in this. We can slow it right down. Let's slow it to like 40. Here we go. That didn't work either. Do we have to stop it? I can't. I really should have stayed in bed today, I'm telling you. But yeah, that's what you can do. And I'm not doing a good job of it today because reasons. It is what it is. We're going to do a short show. I'm going to finish this really soon because I'm just not doing well today. But that is one of the things you can do with it. So we also have, now that it's had some time, we can see the BPMs over here. So you can see at the end of these, we've got our BPMs. This is our bass track. And from in here, I think how you do this is, I think it's BPM, and then an arrow pointing which way you want it to go. So forward plus like 100, if I'm right. Yeah, so now you'll see everything here is over 100 in BPM. And if I remove this tag up in the top corner and go BPM back arrow 100, that didn't work. All my BPMs disappeared. Yeah, so everything's 70, 70, you can see everything's under 100. So there's that. But you can search for anything that's in these tags, anything that's tagged. So this is rad. You can have multiples of these. If you want to add another one, we just go over here, add a plus, and add another folder full of samples. So you can build up an entire library of samples just by clicking up here. If you want to remove these, you just swipe like this yoink, and that folder is gone. We still got this file down here playing that's not there anymore. So really easy to clear them out as well. That's the audio tagger. That's pretty much it. Also, what you can do with it is, if we come back here to the front page, I mentioned at the start, you've got the Dropbox selection. If you add your Dropbox, you can do the same thing here in Dropbox. So if you've got, you like to keep all your audio files here in Dropbox, you can do the same thing. I don't have any in here because I'm too cheap. Well, it's not that I'm cheap. I just don't pay for Dropbox because I already pay for so many other services. I can't afford another stupid subscription at this point. Is what it is. But yeah, you can do exactly the same thing with tagging if you keep all your files in Dropbox. So that's really handy. I know a lot of people do keep their files in Dropbox because it's a thing. But it works as well. Keep doing it from an external hard drive as well. Yeah, good stuff. All right, that's pretty much the in-app purchase. That's what it does. It's no frills. Again, all the other great things you've got in here, you can go and check out the other video and find out what it does, because you've got audio editing, stuff like this, so you can play and edit audio. It's a full audio editor. You can change the pitch, you can lasso and do all this kind of stuff. I covered all of it in the previous video. It's a really, really cool app. Not only can you, yes, go away. It's pretty damn cool. Hey, Michael, what's going on? So I'm going to get out of here for the day. It's a nice short show. It's an in-app purchase. It's $10. Go back and watch the other show. Just a word of warning, if you do go and watch the other show, there was a bug in that show which I experienced during the show. And, what was it? A few shows later, I'm not going to run it today, Pookie. It's all good. It's only half an hour. So you're ad-free today, folks. There you go. Ad-free. But there was a bug in this originally. And, yeah, it was fixed like days afterwards, or like 5 days after. So ignore it on the original tutorial. And you're all cool. Why am I getting out of here today? Because I'm not feeling it today. And I knew this was going to be a short show. I'm going to finish off with today's featured artist. And then I might go out by playing the video I dropped yesterday. If you haven't seen it, you're going to see it at the end of this. All right. So stay around to the end. So today's featured artist is Frank Turzo. He has an album launch coming up this Friday. It'll be after my walk with me, so I will dump you. So please come and join me for Walk With Me. The show will be up probably by tomorrow at some stage for you to set a reminder. But after that, I'll be dumping everybody over to Frank Turzo's album launch. And I've been asked to come on there as a special guest, so I'm super stoked about that. Can't wait to be up there with Frank and be there for his album launch. It's going to be a killer album. It sounds so good so far. So this is the little video he's prepared for the album launch. I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to play the video I dropped last night on YouTube, and that'll probably explain why I'm not present today. I just need a day away, I think, and but I had to go through this show today. All right, you guys ready? Thomas Christ is up next. I'll automatically dump you over. And you can go hang out and watch Thomas play a whole bunch of your great music for the day while I head out and go for a walk and try and clear my mind, because I'm just not focused. All right. This is Frank Turzo's little video. Let's play this. And then we'll go out with my tribute to Brian Barczyk. Do the things that make you happy, folks. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. Remember to tell people that are close to you that you love them. All right? Because you never know what's going to happen. See ya.
train down at the station, watching the time tick away. Been sitting since morning, but it ain't set on coming to me. Set sail, hope was all she wore. I never had a woman do the things she does, the things she does for me. The smile she brings with all the things. Don't keep playing inside of my head. Mama, I hear you calling.
All right, I'm back. I'm just coming back to find this thing. And see ya. Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jade. This is a video I really didn't want to make. And you're probably thinking you don't have to, but in my heart I do. You see, a couple of days ago, somebody on YouTube who I've followed for a long time passed away from pancreatic cancer. That is Brian Barczyk. Brian Barczyk was an animal lover, a breeder of snakes and reptiles, has an incredible zoo called the Reptarium and soon to be finished Legacy Aquarium. I came across Brian Barczyk in about 2015, 2016. Look, I was in a bad place when I found his channel on YouTube. I'd never collected snakes or reptiles. You know, as a kid, I had reptiles and lizards and stuff. I live in Australia. I'd never had spiders or anything like that, but I'm an animal lover. And I started watching his channel and I was in a really dark place, really dark place. And there was something about this man that just spoke volumes. And every day he released a vlog loving animals, teaching people to love animals, and inspiring people to go for it, to go for your dreams, to follow your heart, be yourself, and achieve what you want. Don't let people tell you you can't do it. And you're probably thinking, what a pussy, why are you making this video? But if it wasn't for Brian Barczyk and watching his videos every day at that time in my life, I would not have fought back. I would have given up. My health was in dire straits. I mean, it's still terrible today, but I'm fighting. So I watched his videos every day since I found his channel. Every single day. I probably, since I came across his channel, missed maybe 10 to 15 episodes. That was my thing. I needed to get up every day or before I went to bed. When I was in the States, it was at a time when I was awake. And here in Australia, it was at a time where it was late at night. But I'd wait to watch it before I went to sleep, to see what crazy adventures he's going to get up to with animals. And for him to tell me at the end that everything was going to be okay. And I have value. And this sounds really strange. You know, you're probably watching this going, what is wrong with you? What a parasocial relationship. But this is what we have these days. You come across creators, and I'm not just talking about, you know, people who are TikTok making really senseless stuff. I'm talking about people who genuinely connect with you and inspire you and push you forward just by being there every day. And that's what he did for me. And since starting this channel and being here, over 3 years, his legacy is my legacy. I want to lift people up. I want to inspire people. I want to be better, see a better world. Yeah. Have hope. Sadly, last year, he announced on his channel that he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and millions of us who are on his YouTube channel were gutted, because if you know anything about pancreatic cancer, it's not something many people win. But it's Brian Barczyk, and he fought like a goddamn animal. He gave everything. He continued to do chemo and be there every day for us, even though we all knew he was in so much pain. So much pain. You could see it, but he was there and he kept encouraging people and telling people they could be better. He kept loving animals. And about a week ago, I'm jumping ahead, but the chemo did something and then it stopped and it wasn't looking good. And he disappeared for a little bit too and then would come back. And anyway, a week ago he put up his final video to say goodbye and that he was going into hospice, and the pain was too much. So on January 14, 2024, Brian Barczyk passed away. And it's been 2 days. And I didn't think somebody on YouTube would have such a profound effect on me like this. But you can't, control these things. So the last couple of days, he's just not there. And it's still really hard to believe. And I know there's millions of people, subscribers, who feel exactly the same way. But the one good thing is that he's not in pain anymore. And he's left a legacy of people like myself who want to help people shine. And it doesn't have to be lizards and animals. I do music and walking around, and it doesn't matter what it is, but it's the intent, And I know his show will go on. His family are amazing. The crew that work at the Reptarium and soon to be finished amazing legacy aquarium that is nearly finished will continue to vlog, and I'll continue to watch, and I know they will continue to inspire me. And hopefully this year I'll get to see these places when I go to America. I guess this is it, yeah. This is just, I needed to say this. Fuck cancer. Thank you, Brian Barczyk, for everything you did on this planet and everything your legacy will continue to do. Thank you so much. You changed my life, and I'll do my best to continue to try and change other people's lives for the better. Rest in power, rest in peace, whatever you'd like to say. Brian Barczyk, the man behind Snake Bites, the Reptarium, and the Legacy Aquarium. 14th of January, 2024. Thank you, Brian. You rock.
We'll all rise together, 'cause you make me shine better, and we'll all rise together